If you're like me, you love the idea of using a vacuum sealer, but it's just too cumbersome, well then you need to check out this video. We were given this FEPPO vacuum sealer kit and I am loving it. You get this great vacuum sealer, the 3 different containers, 5 small bags and 5 large bags, and it also comes of course with a charging cord and a little sealer. And so I want to go over the vacuum sealer because it's been really great to use. So first of all, it comes in a travel mode, and so you have to hold down and press this auto button for 3 seconds. And we'll see the little light come on saying that it's ready to go. It also has a battery indicator light here. I'll show you as I turn it on, so you know how much charge it has. So that's really handy. Of course, if you need to charge it, you can just plug it in there with your cord. It's rechargeable. I like that it has 2 modes. So you can use the manual modes for your softer foods like your fruits, and then the auto mode, which shuts off on its own once it's sucked all the air out. Great for things like rice and nuts. It also has this cool design where if you accidentally get a little liquid in it, and it has a fill line there, it'll shut off by itself. So when you're doing things like meats that are a little juicy, that's a great feature. And this all comes apart to clean too, so really easy to clean. So let's do a little demo and I'll show you how it works. Like I said, you get all these containers and bags, they're all reusable. You can put them in the dishwasher, put them in the freezer even, and the microwave, which is great. So you can take something like soup straight from your freezer to your microwave. So let me show you how it works here on these tomatoes. Now, I'm gonna use this in manual mode because they are a little bit fragile. So I'm gonna go ahead, whoops, take off the lid here. That'll work better. Look at that. Super easy, ready to go. We'll keep it fresh, and you can just take out a couple if you want for your salad at night. That's what we do, and then we just reseal it. So that is really nice, really easy. I'll show you here too on our candies, because if you're like us, you get a ton of candies around Easter and Christmas, and you always have too many. So this is a great way to store them and keep them fresh. And like I said, easy to take a couple out if you want, have a little snack, and then just reseal them. So in these, I'm gonna go ahead and use the auto mode. So we'll put it on there. And then you can tell when it's all done, it turns off on its own. Okay, now soups. At first I was a little nervous to do soups, but this works great. And I love these lids because they have a feature on them where you can put the month here. You just turn it to the month that you're putting your product in it, and then the day, so you know exactly how long it's been in the container. So that's really nice. No more like writing on it and erasing it with your Sharpie. So let's try this one as well. Again, these don't necessarily click in. They have a nice silicone lining on them that helps them to seal. So I'm gonna do this manually. Okay, and there you can tell it's super tight. So it's totally, you know, you're sealed. You're ready to go. And then when you want to actually eat your soup, put it in the microwave, you just pull this tab here on the top, let the air out, and then you're able to easily pull off the top. So that is great. I'm super excited about that. Okay, berries. We all have issues, I think, with our fruits and vegetables going bad before we get a chance to eat them. So let's do this one in auto mode, and I'll show you how that works. Again, just put it on. Perfect. Totally sealed, ready to eat whenever you are. So if you are looking for something that is super easy to use, super easy to clean as well, all these parts come apart, all these are reusable like I mentioned, I highly recommend you check this one out. I have been super impressed, even beyond what I thought. I hope this review was helpful. Thanks for watching.